through the what you call it. She's got a house that just sold, and she wants to go through the printing, and we have an actual. We played with this the other day. Sorry, and we'll probably go to our portal with her and show her how to use it again, to send out some postcards to like the surrounding areas. I'm just messaging with her right now.
Right now, I haven't picked the broker that I actually want to go with. I have been interviewing with some.
Sure.
Because I'm planning to start in September.
Okay.
So I can go ahead and get rolling. Just trying to find.
Did you pass the test already?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Congrats. It's a hard test to pass.
Oh my goodness. Not before I was tossing and turning.
I'm sure.
So,
I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah, make sure you get a good night's sleep done before you out. It's like, screw you.
You
Come on.
can, like- No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you.
Mhm.
I have a guy who's been studying his butt off. He admittedly is not a great test taker. He's already failed it twice, but he missed it like the last time, like one question.
Oh,
So he's taking it again.
okay.
And so we'll see, but it's, again, every one of my agents, and I'm sure people you have talked to through the interview process have already told you, 90% of what you take from that class isn't just how not to get sued. There's
Right.
no practical trainings at all.
Yeah.
So while we wait for people to jump on here, we can kind of briefly talk about some of the differentiators that we have
Okay.
here. I don't know if you've been on our website at all.
Yeah, I did see that you have like a 3 type of program for, I guess, to fit your needs.
It's to fit everyone's needs.
So-
We'll go through that in a minute, but like everyone gets the same treatment here. And what I mean by that is that whether you're brand new, whether you're experienced, or whether you're building a powerhouse team or you're a top producer, like everyone gets the same thing. There's no like preferential treatment, if you will.
Okay.
And so what I mean by that is that there's just different commission structures. Everything else is the same. Like everyone pays the same monthly fee. There's no onboarding fees. There's no ancillary bullshit fees. Like there's no hidden fees.
Okay.
So everyone, when they join, whether you're a brand new agent or you're an experienced agent, you get access to our online university.
Okay.
And there is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trainings in there. Anything from retail buying and selling to investing, mindset training. There's references to audiobooks that are our favorites. There's, some really great podcasts that we recommend as well.
I noticed you have a podcast.
We do. We actually are getting ready to relaunch a new one probably not till October. And that's because we are mostly out of town all
Okay.
next month. Like I'm out of 3 times next month.
Mhm.
So it's impossible to do it and launch it next month.
What is your onboarding? Not your onboarding fee, but your monthly fee.
It's $147 a month.
I'm sorry, what's
147. Let's call it 150. There's a net. I haven't seen.
And do your company give leads to
Yep,
you?
I'll talk about all that stuff
Okay,
before we're
yeah.
done. Yeah, I was just trying to get you going here. Good morning. We see if Bill's just jumping in. Sometimes this means we have a ton of people.
Mhm.
Sometimes we have like a few of us. So
Okay.
that's just the group chat as well, just to remind them. Anything I can help you with today?
No, sir. I kind of took the summer off, but I am trying to start today off on a vigorous note and get really, really, really into it for fall, winter, and spring.
Very cool. Here we go. Better. Good morning, Ilsa.
Good morning.
We'll see
How
if
are
anybody
you?
else- we've got Heather here. She's you're just kind of checking us out this morning, see how we operate a little bit and see what kind of training we do. So I'm glad you're having trouble with or you're not trouble, you're interested in the printing. So I will show you some cool stuff.
Yeah, I struggled with that because I was confused that, what is the impact order is actually connected with Deluxe branded marketing and with core print. I didn't know it was all the
Core
same.
print. Don't do core print because you have to start from scratch with core print. You have no templates from us in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll show you. We have the same thing. It's the same thing, but it's our portal on Deluxe instead
Okay.
of KV4's portal. I wish we could integrate ours into KV4, but KV4 has some deal with impact order in Deluxe. But I'll show you our portal that already has our popular pre-templated stuff in it.
So I don't pay a monthly fee because that's what I checked out last time. It looked like I had to pay $30 every month. Okay. Okay, good.
No, I'll just go ahead and jump into that. Let me get that pulled up here, and then I'll share my screen in a minute. I typed it to Michelle. Let me share my screen now. My Go Big printing here, my screen.
Because I can't read this, it's super small. I don't know. What can I do to make it bigger?
I'll make it bigger. Hang on.
Okay.
See it now?
I do. Let me write it down because I need to log into that one. Impactorder.com.
Nope, that's not the right. No, I'll text it to you, but you should have this in your onboarding emails from day one.
Okay.
I'll text it to you.
Okay.
You just need to create a new account here, Ilsa, and anybody else watching. You'll create an email account. This is like literally going to log you into ours. I'm going to log into my back end here. It's already got our logos in it. You can upload your headshots and all that stuff in here. That's really all you're going to need to do is upload your headshots. It's your media, and you will add obviously your pictures of the houses and stuff. So there's a lot to digest on this page, just like there's a lot to digest and everything else that you guys have to digest between this and stuff. But what's the magic of this is the printing side right here. If you come down to the Out Fast postcards right here, it'll pull up our brand 2 basic massive templates that you're going to want to use. And then you can, what's really cool about it is you can do vertical or you can do, horizontal. I kind of like the horizontal one because unless it's like, a funky looking house where it's a more vertical picture, because you can either do one big, beautiful house like that, or you could do where you can have multiple different photos of the inside as well. It's your call. It doesn't matter to me. I personally love the big, that's a really pretty house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you go here and hit create, and this is all, it's really, really simple, guys. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to put in all your contact information like you normally would. And if you set, once you set your account up, it's going to pre-populate most of this. Again, Ilsa, and you're going to put your KV Core smart number here for your phone number. You're not going to put your personal cell there.
No.
Last thing you want to do.
Yeah.
So you can change the call to action, the title right there. Okay, you can put, you're gonna put the property description right here. You can put another call to action down here as well. I guess that's not really a call to action. That's your question. That's your catch. I should say that's the catch. What's gonna catch their eye? You have just listed or just sold, or you can type in something else, right? But you're gonna put just sold for yours. You put the property address. Here's your call to action line, your main one. Call me today for a free consultation. I always believe you guys should be putting call/text me for a free consultation, because some people simply do not want to pick up the phone and call you today because they know they're going to be sold. Okay, so you can literally put call, text me today for a free consultation, or for a free home valuation, or whatever you want to do for your thing, right? Obviously, I need to update my office address. It's 300 now since we moved up here. And then you're going to name the order, right? This is going to be whatever the address is.
Yeah.
Right? All of these. What was it? What was the address real quick, Ilsa?
It's 5834 Spotted. So SPOTTED Harrier H8 Spotted
That's it.
Harrier Way.
I just put for reference, just put spotted for that one. For,
Oh, there you go.
like,
Yeah. Mhm.
So you're going to put property description, beautiful house.
Mhm.
Oops. Blah, 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 right?
Right. Mhm.
Uploaded of the house, but you can make this however you want.
Yeah.
Property address, I should have listened to what you were saying. I don't care, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, Main Street.
That's fine. Mhm. Yep.
Shouldn't have enough there to do it. So here's where you get the list. You can pick a list, or you can
Oh,
just,
wait, where did you go?
I just hit the continue button.
Oh, continue. Okay. Yep.
So if you already have a list, you can do that, but you can always just do a quick proof.
Yep.
Homeowner test. It doesn't matter. You're doing it for a test to look at it. Right, there's no pictures of the property uploaded yet. You're gonna upload the OutFast thing there. I didn't add my address, but you see it's already got my little headshot there. My contact information was there. When's the right time to move? And here's where you start uploading images of it, right?
Okay.
Got my contact information again. Here's the front page call, text me for today for a free consultation. And it just pops it all right in there. To upload your agent, there you go. Here's upload applicable images there. There's only going to be a couple, and boom, it's done for you. The list part is what's going to take you some time, right? You can go in here and buy a list as well.
So print, okay. I still don't see where I do the list though.
So you've got multiple options for the list. You've got leads and contacts right here. You're gonna go, you can go to their list finder,
Yeah.
which is really simple. It's title toolbox here. I don't know if you guys have ever used this before. This is one way to do it, or you can use PropStream. It doesn't matter to me. I don't make any money off any of this stuff, guys. So
what area are you trying to do just solds in?
Well, I'm thinking about sending out 100 or 200 cards just in our neighborhood. Just
You can also,
the radius, yeah.
right. You can
Yeah.
also, you can do it through Tax Realist as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think this is the nice system what I saw with Core Print, and I think this is the same where you can just do like a radius, yeah.
You can also do, you can write here. Let me show you.
That I try to keep it as simple as possible because
No, see, I'll show you what you can do and why I don't want you to be as simple as possible.
okay. Sorry.
It's okay, I'm gonna show you. What city is this in?
Sorry.
What city?
Lithia.
Okay. And a zip.
33547.
Oh, hang on, I'll make this a little bigger so you guys can see it too. So here's the thing. What I love about this stuff here, ladies and gentlemen, or I guess all ladies today, is that here's a quick query that you can do
Mhm.
to pick the ones. I would be going after high equity houses here.
Yeah.
You want to do 200? Let's do 200. Just for kicks and giggles. You may not want to go after high equity. You could just literally not do this kind of search either. Okay,
Mhm.
it's gonna take a second. There's 199. It's gonna be $17.91 at 9 cents a record. Okay.
Okay.
Again, this is
Yep.
why I like PropStream, because it's $100 a month and you get 10,000 polls a month for free.
Okay.
As part of that. So, or again, you can use Realist for this too. Okay, so that's that. You can even do
Okay.
this as well, this thing, but let's do, I want to show you this one. What's the address, full address again, Ilsa? Sorry.
Okay, it's 5834 Spotted SPO TTED Harrier. Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's get really close here. What are we doing here? There we go. So what I like to do, and I don't know how much you can do this. Or you can do the radius here, right?
Mhm.
Well, why is this so touchy sometimes? Okay, so where are the rest of the townhouses that you sold, right? Are these all townhouses in here?
Not in that specific area, but that little area with Skytop Drive and Kite Lane, that's whole square area
Uh-huh,
between Spectre Road, I think.
all of this stuff here, yeah. The thing is, like, you know this area better than I do, so my
Right.
point I'm looking at here is, you can draw, you may only want this right here, you don't want the full thing because of that's just because, like, you could be pulling in single family when you want to like feature townhouses only, or you want to
Right.
do, and that's why, again, I love PropStream there, because you can literally segment it out from single family apartments. Because like if you do a radius search here, you may pull an I don't know if these are apartments over here. It looks like it might be an apartment complex. You don't want to hit apartment complexes.
Right.
I mean, they might be looking to buy, but you're looking for sellers. We're not looking for
Mhm.
buyers, right? We're looking for sellers. Different type of marketing, right? Like, so what I was doing with Michelle 2 weeks ago is she had a property that she has a new listing on. She wanted to do a just listed campaign to everyone in the condo complex to say, stop renting in the condo complex and buy my unit. So we were able to look and pin it all the way down to the property itself and pulled non-owner occupied. And we put like a list of 150 people, 150 units that were non-owner occupied for her to build out a marketing campaign that was just listed. It's going to say like, stop renting, buy this townhouse or condo instead. So your ideas here, it could be something similar to that, but you've already sold this, right? So you want to tell
I'm going to sell
knows-
it next week. I just try to be prepared and ready to go, you know, when it's
Exactly. So, I don't know, I'm not super familiar with Title Toolbox. But like, I would imagine you could do a search in here and then segment out townhouses only, in a radius.
right. Yeah.
What was the added, the add 50? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to clear that.
Oh, it's 5834
Spotted, yeah,
Spotted. Yeah.
area away.
Yeah. And is this
also-
here? Is this
ahead.
via the same site where you went for the postcards, or is this a new site?
It's on the news, it's on the
Oh.
site, but it takes you to a different site.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So we want to. I'm gonna hit next. So here we go. So here's where we can get a little bit more granular. You did the radius thing, say you did it because it does on mile. Here's
Mhm.
property characteristics, condominium, single family. We want to go, let's say townhouse, right?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Let us do townhouse. That stinks.
It doesn't do it? No?
Nope.
Oh,
That kind of sucks. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a reason I love PropStream, ladies.
yeah. Well, I like it too, Greg, but I can't spend any more money,
I
you know?
I
There's a
know.
limit.
So just go with what you got. Condos are gonna probably gonna wrap in townhouses here. Let's see if we can kind of like look at what these other
Mhm.
anything else that kind of like piques our interest here.
That is
Pretty good. Like that's really good. I'm surprised it doesn't have townhouses. It might lump townhouses with condos. It just might.
maybe, yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there. What year built was yours?
You're okay.
What year built was the townhouse, roughly?
Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying.
What year built?
Year built 2021.
Oh, so it's brand new. Okay, so let's do
Oh, yeah.
2019. Let's just see. Okay, we're trying to get small, right?
Mm-hmm.
See if there's any other custom filters. So we don't want to do out of state mailing address. No, not necessarily. Next seller doesn't let me do yes or no.
Hmm.
That's fine. I don't care. No. This is all good. That's all fine there. Don't really care about that. Let's just get the count
Okay.
that there is. Only 6 properties.
What? Oops.
Might have gone a little too low, because again, there's not that many new builds.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah. But even I was thinking if I send it out, maybe I just start with 100. I just feel like I don't mind to try this out just to get in the groove of things.
Sure.
And send out maybe 100 postcards just in the radius, just to get my name a little bit out. Not
That's
that it
very
really
true.
helps,
Absolutely true.
you
I'm
know.
just gonna play with this a little bit on my end to see where we may,
Right.
there should be more than 6. There's more than 6 to those in that community, right? There's more than 6 townhouses there.
Oh yeah. But
And
I
there
think
you go.
maybe some of them are not really in the public records yet. Even me,
No,
my sale.
maybe. There
Yeah,
you
it
go.
doesn't-
I just took it back to 2016. There's 299 properties.
Okay. Yep.
For 299 properties, we can get it for $6, that list.
Oh, wow. See, that's a cheapy one.
For sure. Again, that's, the more granular you get, usually the more expensive it is, but we didn't really do a whole lot of custom filters. We didn't do absentee owners and stuff like that. We just literally did, or high equity. So we have no idea if these people have high equity or not. That doesn't matter, right? This market doesn't matter if they have high equity, because your person that bought this had very little equity, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They had very little, and they sold it for how much more than they thought they could sell it for roughly?
Oh, they sold it. They bought it for 266, and they're selling it between us 325.
See, so this system here does not recognize that as high equity.
Right. Yeah.
But somebody else that bought that townhouse for 250 to 300,000 has some equity and may need to sell.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got 300 properties here for $6, Ilse. So there you go. You've got there's 300 postcards, and you can segment that down smaller if you want to, right? You can limit it.
Yeah, I think I'll take it a little bit easy.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fine. So here, look, I just hit the limit records again, and I hit
Right,
200,
and then, yep,
and then it's gonna get the count, and it's just gonna pull the first 200, and then you're buying it for $4.
okay,
So you're paying $4 for your list, and then so I'm not gonna obviously buy it, but I could save the search there. But so
Yep.
then you've got the list, you're gonna upload the list into here, and then blah, 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 blah. So that's that. Again, that's really cheap, obviously. Let me see pricing. So pricing, just so you guys are all aware, we're doing,
I think it's
Postcards.
59 cents, I think, per jumbo card.
yeah, we're doing the jumbo with mail. We want to do, I suggest you guys do it with the stamp, but it's not required. Again, I just telling you guys, the stamp is a nice feature. If you're not gonna do it, standard pre-sort is fine. The difference is that standard pre-sort is gonna go out. It takes longer to get out. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, it takes, again, here 6 to 14 business days. If you want it to go out really quick, here's first class with indica, which basically here's what it looks like, which is what most postcards do, just so you, they mostly look like that. You're talking 1 to 6 business days, you know, a little bit more expensive. And then if you want this stamp, which again, on a postcard, I'm not super, it doesn't matter. I think this is fine. But it doesn't change the days, right? It just gives that
Right.
extra little
Postcard.
feature there. So you're looking at, for you, Ilse, you're looking at 81 cents a piece,
okay.
200 pieces.
Because, okay, so I guess that's weird because I thought I saw another price earlier on for 59 cents, but maybe I'm confused between the mini card or something.
Probably the mini.
Yeah, I guess.
There you go. 50 cents. for the
Okay.
mini.
That's still good.
Yeah, our templated ones are the jumbos because you want to stand out from the other
You're
ones.
right, you want the big
other
one.
card is literally like this big.
You're right.
4.5. Sorry, 4.25 by 6 is like this big. It's super tiny.
Oh yeah, it's super small. That's just like a
Super
little post,
small.
yeah.
So you're looking at 81 cents.
Yep.
See, 0.81 times 200 plus $4.
They look like this. I don't know if y'all can see it.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at about
Yeah, that's
$166 all in, Ilse, for setting out
Right.
200 postcards.
Yep. Definitely. So yeah, so I'm going to work on that. Can I ask you one more thing though? So you said
Definitely.
use our portal, but when I log in with your portal, that's how we started with this. Then I start making my own account or something? How
You
does
gotta
that
make your own
work?
account. Yep.
Okay,
Yep, because it's gonna have your headshot, your contact information to always go back out.
okay. So I start with that portal and then I make my own kind of thing.
You're gonna, again, use our Outpass postcards, but this should show, like, our logo should show up when you log in the top left corner.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's also got all of our other ones over here, like the generic letters, the distressed letters as well.
Okay. Good.
Not to confuse you guys, but this is also an add-on feature that you guys can do. So one I talk about a lot is the Print Genie one, which is the multi-touch drip campaigns, where you can build out what we just did, but you can build it out in multi-steps. So you can build out like 6 steps in a row. I don't suggest you do texting as part of it because you already have texting as part of KV Core, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. If you wanted to just send out 6 postcards in a row, Ilse, of you just sold, that's how you do it, is through Print Genie. It's all part of the same thing. It's all owned by Deluxe and Go Big Printing, but it's where you can literally set up your marketing. So you have that same list that you just pulled of 200 people. You paid $4 one time for it. You just pay for the different postage, or sorry, the different printing and postage on the 6 postcards or letters you do over the next 6 months. And it's just
Okay.
set it and forget it. That's just an option for you guys also to look at.
But because I think I tried to look at this before, I'm just scared that I'm totally getting lost again. So from the first thing, sorry, I'm just sometimes so atechnical.
It's all good.
So from the Go Big, or the impact order site, how do I go to Print Genie?
It's
How
right there
do
on
I-
the page.
Sorry?
It's right here on the front page. It's a scroller. See, I'm scrolling.
So where were we first? Where
here.
were we with the
This is the main
post?
page.
Sorry.
This is the home page.
Okay, so where's Print Genie?
It's on the scroller here.
Okay, on the scroll. Okay, okay,
There's like a million scrollers here.
okay.
But this is the Print Genie link, and this is not required, it's not necessary. It's just if any of you have the budget where you do a just sold, or you want to like really crush that neighborhood
Mhm.
of whatever, you can literally build out your entire direct mail campaign from here as well.
Okay. I think that's my next step, once I sell a few homes.
Yeah, for sure. Once you cash some checks, like this is a great thing for the just sold campaign
Mhm.
as well. Again, you guys have to remember, like, you guys are really not even, I mean, you guys are realtors, but you also are your own marketing company. And this is what the hardest part about this is. Then you're also the chief financial officer running your books and bookkeeping.
Right.
You're also all these different things, right? And that's why we try to give you as many tools as possible to not have to go reinvent everything.
Right.
So you have all these tools to do. And yeah, you would have, it's a multifaceted approach, right? If you really want to dominate that area, right? This is for every one of you who has a just sold or even a just listed. If you want to dominate that area, you've
Mhm.
got this availability where you can literally hit a multi-touch all the time. You have your open house that you did, and you put out 30 signs that say open house with your and then you've got flyers you're passing around. Then you've got to run Facebook ads to these areas, right? You know, just listed or just sold in this little. What sucks about Facebook now, though, I'm gonna go down like if you're just gonna do a Facebook ad and you're gonna do the radius thing, right? Well, the radius thing in Facebook sucks because of all the bull crap that they did with all the election stuff in 2016. They had to eliminate the radius down to like from 5 miles, I think was the lowest you could do before, or 1 mile. Now it's 25 is like the minimum. So you can't just target the specific area anymore. Having said that, though, if you're buying a list like this that has 200 people on it, or you're using PropStream to go a little bit wider and go a little bit more narrow, you can take that list of the 200. You're going to get their addresses, right, and their names. If you skip trace them a little bit further and you paid 15 cents a piece on the skip tracing of them, just follow me here, you're going to get their phone numbers and their email addresses. You can upload that 200 people list as a custom audience into Facebook, and you're only targeting that 200 people in that area. It's the only workaround. So the more data you have on the people, like you just pulled that, we're going to pull that list of 200 people, the more data you can get from them, the more targeted your list can get in Facebook. And that way you're making sure you're only hitting those 200 people. And then you're sending them where? To a squeeze page on your KB Core page. Like I should literally just whiteboard this out for you guys. Like, here's the steps. Because like, it's really getting, but what I'm getting at though, is you can do all of this stuff. It costs money and time to set this up. But the cool part about some of this stuff here for you guys is that once you do it once, set it, forget it. Like the Print Genie stuff here, you can set and forget the direct mail aspect. What's really cool about Facebook ads is you literally do it one time, you learn it, and you can literally just basically you clone your campaign, you just upload a new custom audience list. So if you sell the next one you sell, Ilsa, is in Lakewood Ranch, you've got the ad already done. You've got a squeeze. You get to replicate a few things, and then you just turn on the ads again. You've already got the targeting down because you have a custom audience. It's what can you systemize in your steps to launch these the day that you go, the day that it closes, right? The day that it closes, your postcards are hitting within days of that. Your Facebook and Instagram ads are running the day of. And stuff like that. Like how there's ways to systemize this. It just takes some time, effort, and obviously a little bit of money. But Facebook ads on a custom audience like that, you could spend $100 a month and hit that list of like 50 times in a month, and you're just dominating dominating those areas. Now, granted, I wouldn't just do 200. I would literally expand that out a little bit because 200 is a very small list in Facebook, but you could just hit those 200 people over and over and over again with direct mail, Facebook and Instagram ads. And
Right.
they're the person you're seeing. Holy shit. And you could run it literally with 3 different ads, all saying the same thing. Granted, again, I get now you're starting to get a little more expensive, but you guys are a new marketing company. That's why marketing companies charge what they charge, because they're doing all the back end upfront stuff, and then they're also optimizing your leads as they go too, right? They're not just going push button, hands off, see you in 6 months. No, they're reanalyzing. They're saying let's change the call to action. There's a lot of work on it, but did that answer? I know I probably confused you a little bit as
No,
well.
no, no,
too.
no, no, that this is great. This is really good. So yes, I'm going to look into this. Thank you for the postcards.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Nice.
All righty. Caitlin, what do you got going on that you want to chat about today? Did you not have to do jury duty?
Sorry, I'm actually about to leave to go and do. I didn't have to report till 11:30,
Okay.
so I'm literally like packing up to go now. See, I don't really have a whole lot going on per se. I've got the 2 people that found me through YouTube, still kind of waiting for them to sell their current places. The one guy's in Missouri and the other's in Fort Lauderdale. We got to wait for them to sell their stuff and then move this way. I did find out over the weekend that apparently all of my links don't work in my like descriptions and stuff, like for my landing pages and stuff. I think it's because I switched over and did, instead of having the vanity domain name with KV Core, I now have KV Core add-on with my current WordPress site. So I think I have to go back in and check all of those. I've got to check the ones like that say like, oh, go view these kinds of homes and these kinds of homes and stuff.
Right.
So that's kind of what's on my list for this week, is going through all of that and checking all of that. I'm actually struggling with getting my landing pages on my WordPress site going right. I thought I had them before, and I don't know what I did or what I missed or something. I paid for an extra plugin actually the other day, or not the other day, it's been a couple weeks now. And it's supposed to like be this great like whole one, landing page thing. And then I could only go in and put in 2 fields, like, and I can only ask for name and email address. I'm like, well, I want to add, phone number and maybe like what their timeline looks like or something. And so actually, I think I just got a response from them, so I haven't looked at it yet. But if I can't figure that all out, I might go on Fiverr and try to find somebody who will just do a couple landing pages for me. Because that's really the thing. I want to be able to put, my pet friendly guide to the South Shore area in there. And then like, I made a relocation guide, and I think that's where most of my clients are, going to be. So I think I should put one of those in there and kind of gather more names and information that way. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be working on this week.
All right, so I'm going to ask a couple questions then, if I can.
Yeah.
On your relocation guide, that is a phenomenal tool to have in your toolbox, right? A huge tool. What are you doing to drive traffic other than putting that link to that? What are you going to do to drive traffic to that landing page?
Yeah, the only places I've got that is in my description on my YouTube. And then I haven't been doing it because I'm mostly just saying, oh, subscribe to my channel, like this, or watch this video. But I know that Karen has said to go in and every couple of videos say, hey, you might like this relocation guide. So I'm going to start doing that as well.
Okay. So you're
But
just gonna
nothing
rely on
anywhere
YouTube
else.
at this point?
What's that?
You're just going to rely on YouTube to drive traffic to it?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And
How
I'm
many
just curious
views
how
do you-
long that those other links haven't been working. Because the one, I don't even remember where it was because I thought it was on my WordPress site and it isn't working. So I'm like, oh, so I don't know how long it hasn't been working. Where are my keys?
The reason I ask is because if you're gonna be doing a relocation guide, think of where people are moving from, right?
Mhm.
And either optimize your YouTube videos that you're posting for your relocation guide for New York, California, wherever the hell they're migrating from, right? There's data out there you can find. There's like, people are moving to Tampa, like the top 10 places people are moving from to Tampa. You've got that list, and then you need to run ads or really SEO your videos for those areas. Because like people want to know that when they're moving to River, if they want to move into Tampa, and Riverview is a great option, right? So I'm assuming your relocation guide is more so in Riverview. Oh, we're losing you.
Intention with that is then to call them and kind of see where they're looking, if they're looking anywhere specific and everything. I had actually read something or watched and the
You're breaking up really bad, Caitlin. I think you're still on your Wi-Fi.
Oh. Yeah, hold on. No, I'm not actually. I think my signal sucks. But shoot, I forgot what I was saying.
You read something
Oh.
and we cut out.
The guy he mentioned he mentioned that like people aren't specifically like from out of state, at least like specifically for like rivers, specifically Tampa, and they hey this or that area I like. So I kind of kept my relocation guide. I mean, that was way before I saw that video, but I kept my relocation guide pretty general to like the Tampa area rather than like Tampa or Riverview or whatever. So I think that's kind of how I've kept it, and that's kind of how I plan on keeping it.
Okay. So the reminder is a pain in the ass. I know it is. You should have a relocation guide. Download web page for every city in Tampa Bay.
Mhm.
It sucks. Well, all you gotta do is find and replace, save PDF, boom, there it is for Riverview, there it is for Brandon, there it is for Sethner, there it is for Tampa, there it is for Palm Harbor, and you're literally, it's the same generic thing, but when you have a landing page or a page on your website for relocation guide Tampa, and then that will, if you write the page out, instead of doing it as a landing page, you can literally have it that way too. Many pages are designed for traffic driving only. They're not, you can have all that stuff on your website as well, like your WordPress site for each city, and it would just help you rank really high in those areas if you SEO each of those cities that you want to work in. Because again, you want to be known as the Riverview, Brandon, all that area, so you're not driving all over God's green earth trying to be the relocation specialist in Palm Harbor, but you're not going to turn that stuff away at this point.
Right. Yeah. I kind of figured like if I stay general to Tampa, if I get, any others that are looking, say, Palm Harbor or St. Pete or something, I can refer those out, and then,
Yep.
it still helps.
Literally, if you do that, Caitlin, you will watch your SEO skyrocket on your page.
Okay.
If you can pay someone on Fiverr to literally find and replace, save the PDF and change it to the 10, 15 cities that you want to put in as your report, and bam.
Mhm.
Something like that.
It's made in Canva, so I mean I can literally copy it, change a couple things, and boom, like that's not as much of a pain in the ass as you think, actually. For me, at least.
Give you an example of like, because any of that city specific stuff you can do literally just skyrockets your SEO, because that's where the big boys, the Zillows and the Realtor.coms, they don't write blogs and web pages for city specific. They're all just going Tampa or Tampa Bay. They don't do those little ancillary city stuff. Because they're so big, they don't do the little cities. They're just SEO is basically bombarding Tampa right? And probably St. Pete and Clearwater, the three major cities in the area. They're not gonna hit the Dunyans, they're not gonna hit the Riverviews and the stuff, so you can be the authority in those little smaller cities inside of, or outside of Tampa.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh, excuse me, that makes total sense. And that actually, I guess that's my whole list for this week, is really getting, getting those done and getting those pages out and everything. I definitely need to do a lot more work on my website. I've kind of gone by the wayside a little bit. This weekend, actually, I went on Bigger Pockets and I shared my couple of blog posts and then the embedded YouTube videos on investing specifically. So
Cool.
I'm getting there.
Compound effect, small steps. over
Mhm.
time. Good stuff. It will pay off. We all know this. It's already proving, you're already proving that it's working, both of you.
Yeah.
So just keep it moving. That's all there is to it.
Mhm.
All right, good stuff, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I guess
Thank you,
we'll see you
Max.
later.
All right, bye.
Have a good week.
Okay, thank you.